Welcome back, our dear viewers. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met on Sunday with the Managing Director of the International Finance Corporation, IFC, World Bank Group, Makhtar Diop. The meeting was attended by Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of International Cooperation, Rania Al-Mashot. The meeting touched on various aspects of relation between Egypt and the IFC and its role in supporting development priority in Egypt, especially in light of the agreement which was signed between the two sides regarding the IFC's provision of technical and advisory support to ensure optimal implementation of the state ownership policy document. To shed more light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined by Dr. Tarek Mohi, our economic expert. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you? And really, congratulations for Egyptian happy feast.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm Tarek Mohi, not doctor.
Yes. Mr. Mohi, what is the importance of this agreement with the International Finance Corporation, IFC, which was signed last Sunday?
First, support meeting for Mr. President Fattah al-Sisi and Mr. Diop concerns the Egyptian relation with the World Bank or the International Finance Corporation, IFC.
Yeah.
The relation between the Egyptian government and the International Finance Corporation is a part of support relation with World Bank Group on the largest of the largest multinational development partner of the Arab Republic of Egypt deals, and with the support and development effort in the World Bank Group. Yeah. Along with the International Finance Corporation, follow as International Bank recommendation IPRD for International Development Association. Relation the corporate about the meeting, Mr. Fattah al-Sisi about Mr. Diop. First, who Mr. Diop? Mr. Diop has held position Minister of Economic Finance, his country Senegal, and he is country vice president for interaction affairs at the World Bank. First, already for International and Finance Corporation, large international situation supporting development. Now, a private sector for through the direct investment provide in the addition, provide advice, technical support for Egypt, and already. This relation will support Egypt, support Egypt from finance corporate office. Yes. Since 2018, the International Finance Corporate permanent investment in Egypt, from part about the C2 billion Egyptian priority development sector, including investment for part of investment Egyptian industry here for government, for a lot of things. This already for the huge relation between Egypt and finance corporate sector.
Sir, also the Managing Director of the International Finance Corporation, World Bank Group, Mr. Diop, said that Egypt's issuance of the state ownership document is actually very important because it is representing a real framework for the participation of the private sector in the economy. What is the institution's role in providing the technical and advisory support to ensure the optimal implementation of the state ownership policy document?
For private sector, yes.
Yes.
For private sector, for a new agreement, maximum already the role of the private sector in development in Egypt, and it also marked a lot of start activated the partnership framework between Egypt and the World Bank, which was approved with the board of directors in the World Bank for last March, and actually launched already months start a new phase for cooperation with the private sector, and what is already comment between the two sides already now in Egypt enable development effort the pace of the country, priorities, and already objective and example based private sector partnership now in Egypt for all everything can already be completed and suitable recover and growth up.
Yes. Also, Mr. Job stressed the state's keenness on enhancing the business climate and to encourage the International Finance Corporation to increase the joint program with the private sector to promote its role in supporting the comprehensive and sustainable development. What's your take on that, and what are we expecting here from increasing the role and the participation of the private sector? How that would be reflected positively on the economy, and what more could be done by the international institution, the IFC, in order to reach this target?
I told you before already, since International already support in Egypt, by end of May 2013, current portfolio of the International Finance Corporation in Egypt now record about 1.4 billion, and of which infrastructure already, or infrastructure for the renewable energy project account for 36%, follow my manufacturing already to 20, then agreement for the private for sector for infrastructure already for this March 20, May 23.
Yes. Sir, also during the press conference which was held on Sunday, Mr. Job confirmed that they are investing in solar energy. It is also of great benefit to the whole Middle East region, not only for Egypt, and he asserts the pioneering role of Egypt in that field by also inaugurating the Benban solar plant. So how you see this field of the renewable energy and the investment in these domains in particular?
This is important already from Egypt from 2015, from support from Mr. Sisi. The project will be built in area, this Benban, this in Aswan. This project already built in area 8,843 acres. But on desert road in Aswan, already. Benban, the new and the renewable already energy authorization. Energy authorization, they select 39 companies, 39 companies from private sector that already part from work in this Benban private sector. 39 companies for energy production, according with the international standard, including 9 international companies and other Arab companies for this already. 50 Egyptian company already, total 200 companies already inside. Benban, what's in Benban? Benban already, the project in Benban already in Aswan, the size, including 40 solar power station under construction. The capacity of each station for 50 mega. This is already huge and big energy solar already for this. Yes. Total energy generator from station covered already 90% of high thermoelectric energy production. Very huge international. Already for Benban, the new station supports the trend towards benefits from a clean. This is important also for clean renewable energy.
Yes.
This largest solar energy already, this in Egypt, the first time already, Benban as one, this first time. This station is built on this area, I told before, 8,800. I think this solar panel used in station about 200 solar panels, and at the proceed the 50 megawatt. This already very this energy cost solar in Egypt now is the first one.
Yes. Sir, also Mr. Diop stressed that the IFC is continuing to play its role to support the comprehensive development in Egypt, and it has its own role in the African continent and willing to play more effective role in Africa as well. What's your take on that, and to what extent the IFC could be helping in sustainable development progress?
Mr. Diop already know, I told you before, Mr. Diop from Senegal, he knows the situation for Africa very well, and already from Africa and knows the situation. Mr. Diop support now all Africa rating the position for international finance corporate. Now already start for Egypt. For Egypt, very important for Africa, for needs the situation and needs the renewal for infrastructure. You know what happened for last 10 years already. Now already, and the relation between the International Bank and Egypt now very good relation, and already must some remarks for International Bank. Now Mr. Diop in Egypt was Mr. Shot, Mr. Madbouli, and Mr. Sisi to support because last year International Finance Corporate support already $7 million for Egypt now for all world now for Egypt now maybe $2 billion for Egypt now to support all infrastructure or everything in Egypt, solar energy, meant for the most important sector for Egypt.
Yes. Sir, also other than the field of renewable energy, the IFC is cooperating with Egypt in the fields of infrastructure, transformative industries and healthcare. How do you see these fields and how they can actually help Egypt in these domains as well, other than the renewable energy?
Again, please, I don't understand very well. For infrastructure?
Yes,
Hello?
sir? Yes.
Yes, for infrastructure or for what?
Yes, the cooperation in other domains like the infrastructure and the healthcare system and transformative industries.
Now already Egypt now after the most important Egypt now for industry now already got support from Mr. Sisi for industry now already start after the war already the Ukraine and the Russian for the problem in travel in the world now. Very important now for industry, for support the industry now. Government built 20 factory now industry in all Egypt now to support that for make already investment for everything for help the people for loans for everything and agriculture also support for agriculture. This is important also for agriculture. I think in 2 million now for agriculture now support. You need money, huge money. You need already support. Mr. Diop will support this already from International Bank or Finance Corporate International Bank.
Yes.
You see the land now.
Yes. Sir, how do you assess here the role of the international corporations like the IFCs and others in supporting the economies and help in their advisory role as well, not only in Egypt, but in Egypt and Africa, in light of all the challenges that the world is facing due to the coronavirus pandemic and the Ukrainian-Russian war as well?
Now, coronavirus 2019, all world now closed. Ukraine already and Russia, everybody problem for solar, for energy, for everything. Just on Egypt, for all world now. Egypt now already taken necessary action for this and already help people already. But the problem now for all world. International Bank or Finance Corporate now to help the world. Help the world already from 2010 for $7 billion for all world. Now already will support Egypt for 1.4 billion and already for support international war, international. Can you see now or Europe now what happened for energy solar now? I think you feeling for this. Support from International Corporate Office for IFC for this, and already Mr. Diop sees the land, what happened in Egypt. Egypt is changed now. It changed for everything, for industry, for agriculture, for infrastructure, for everything now. You see happen. If you Mr. Diop from Senegal, you know, Egypt since 10 years, big difference now, Egypt now, 2030.
Yes.
This full support, friends.
Yes. Mr. Mohi, after meeting Mr. Job, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi stressed Egypt's keenness to continue strengthening the structural reform to help enhance the role of the private sector and to provide a positive climate for all investors and the global financial markets. What's your take here on this, and how do you see here the incentives given, and what more should be done in order to attract more investors and more appropriate climate for the investors to invest in Egypt?
Now already after this meeting and already the relation between Egypt's government and the international finance and already now part of the board now Egypt part of the board of World Bank now to for largest development already multi-partner. For Arab Republic, for Egypt deals, and with support for similar sustainable development effort, and already international finance corporate follow up the international bank in reduction IBRD, the International Development Association, and IDA with support low income countries through high crises, through high consumption. Why Egypt now in the correct road? Already Egypt now a lot of development for everywhere, everything, everywhere, from Suez Canal, from all bridge, everything now change, everything change. Really will support us for this, yes.
Indeed. Finally, Mr. Mohi, your insight here about the performance of the economy in light of all the efforts exerted here in order to push forward for more involvement for the private sector, for more incentives and appropriate climate for investors. What's here your expectations for the performance of the economy?
Private sector now part of everything now. Everything now private sector part of all development in Egypt. Very important private sector for all work. All Egypt now private sector part from that. Because government makes the plan, makes the everything, and already private sector follow up. Private sector this most problem, most important now in the private sector in Egypt already for over. This is important for Egypt now because Mr. Diop already see now private sector part, not government everything, no, part. This already the new concept for international bank or for the already now you see as a teamwork, not already a government takes money and already makes the industry, makes the agriculture, no. Now you have plan, you have everything for the plan for 2030 already in Egypt, for everything.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Tarek Mohi, our economic expert, thank you so much, sir, for your precious input. Always a pleasure and a happy feast in advance. Our dear viewers, that was our coverage here and talk about the meeting by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi with the Managing Director of the International Finance Corporation, World Bank Group, Mokhtar Job, which took place on Sunday with the attendance of Minister of International Cooperation, Rania El-Mashat, and the actually signing of technical and advisory support document to ensure the optimal implementation of the state ownership policy document. Our dear viewers will go to a short break, and after that we'll be back to continue our segments in the breakfast show, so stay tuned.